There's something very important. I wasn't there. I didn't live it. I didn't live those days. Okay. So the way that I get close to it is through the things that I heard, you know, and most of them are crossed by the death. And so it's a way of understanding the past, not to judge it, just to try to understand it. And that's why the film's called Mortem, because it seems to be that everybody could be dead, you know, on the film. So it interests me the possibility of having a point of view which is based on something that is not exactly dead or live, you know. It's in a different place. It's an intent to have a poetic point of view, trying to reach an atmosphere, a way of looking at life, a way of looking at death.
That's interesting when you said the movie does not judge, because in fact it does not. You even are not sure if the protagonist is happy or unhappy when he finds he's doing the autopsy of Allende. So did you leave that on purpose, that you know he doesn't have a reaction that's easy to
movies,
understand? Yeah.
You know, cinema, it's designed for the audience. Yeah. So if you build a story and you create a movie, you have to use the audience in a way to complete the film. So I don't like the movies when everybody's been told. So I think it's very necessary to leave a few things open so the audience could close it. You know, people would see the film and through their own memories, their own experience, their own way of seeing life would say this thing or the other thing. I don't want to do it. I don't want to close the film. I want to leave it open so the audience can also do their work, you know, which is to think and feel and to judge maybe. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let it open so people can think. It's an invitation to think about it. Hopefully it works, you know. I don't know. We just put it all together and show it. But it's not in my hands, you know. I was going to shoot on handheld, and then we got into the set first day. Okay, give me the camera. So we start, you know, rehearsing, and then it's like, can you bring the tripod, please? And then we just put it still, and that's what the story bring me, you know. It brought this way of storytelling. It's not something so conscious. It's just a feeling of every day of the shooting and how to do it, how to face it. And also is the anamorphic lenses, which lets you a lot of horizon, but not vertical. You never see the floor or the sky, you know. So you just see the horizon. So it's interesting to be close, but not close enough. So sometimes you grab the character as a point of view, and sometimes you leave it. And then you grab it again, and then you leave it. And so it's a constant movement into the same point of view. And I believe that's how we behave, human beings. You know, we are people that is permanently changing. You know, we are biological human beings that we are moving. You know, our beard is growing, our hair is growing, and so we are in permanent movement. I think a movie should be like that too. You know, it's not a block. You know, it's not a box where everything is settled. It's something that is on permanent movement. And the point of view, it's very important because that's how you really end up, you know, understanding the point of view of somebody who wasn't there, you know, which is me. And so it's just an opinion, you know. I guess so. We got involved in this because it's something that I don't completely understand, you know. That's why I'm into this film. That's why I did this film, because it's not something that is close for me, you know. And it's like a big ghost that you never get to really meet, you know. So it's important to go back there, to rethink what is being thought, to restage it, you know, in a way, to see how was it, you know, and that's why the title, you know, because everything is past, you know, and it's something that already happened, so it's post-mortem, it's after you're dead, you know. So that's why the point of view. Who's dead, really?
Yeah.
Who's alive? It could be a mystery. And it's not a structured matter, you know, it's not a smart idea on the script. It's just a way that it could be possible, you know, in a poetic point of view. Is she dead all the time or not? Is she really there? Is he looking at her or not? So that confusion, that lack of memory, it's the atmosphere, you know, the tone, the stomach, you know, a very private expression of something that it could happen, could not, you know.